Hello crafters! Today I'm going to show you the woodchuck I mentioned yesterday, and it's finished, and apparently the woodchuck does chuck wood. And I've been playing around with electricity a bit more. Found that it's excellent to make coal. I didn't think it was possible, but apparently you can make charcoal just as easy as you could with Buildcraft. It's far more expensive because of all the extra equipment you need. But it's quite possible. The same with the tree farm. Very possible. And over here I have a cobblestone generator. Also only made in Buildcraft. However, sorry, red power. However, red power tubes are really slow, so I have these transitions whenever I need to transport my stone somewhere. Now we are producing cobblestone and into the Buildcraft tubes because of the speed. And down to my house. Whenever I need to travel something on a greater distance, I prefer to use Buildcraft still. It's just so much more efficient. There we go. Okay. About the woodchuck. You may want to notice what I typed. Warp to woodchuck. And give it a sec. Load. Alright. Well, this is a woodchuck. And apparently there's 3 in there right now. Let's just fix that. No, we're not going to fix anything. First of all, if you have bone meal, put it in here. And you can step on it. You won't fall through. Apparently you would. Let's switch game mode. Need to add a bigger block over here, I believe. Anyway, this is a woodchuck. Instructions: you stand on the plate, that's that one, until the light is green. And you can step off the plate when it's green, and you just wait. Let's do that. You're standing on the plate, light is green, and if there wasn't trees, they should grow. And as you can see, the trees are now being cut. This is the same tree farm as I've showed in my previous video, and it's basically the same tree farm as the guy from, you know, the guy who is showcasing red power he makes. He made this tree farm and I copied it and modified it to my needs. And it's really perfect. So beautiful. Up there you can see the sand deployers. And if we wait a little longer, you can see there are colored pipes at the ends. Blue, red, green over there. Dark blue, white, orange. Anyway, loot goes in here, so that's where you can get free wood. Eventually it will stop working. That's because it needs more bone meal. And if there is a tree when you arrive, don't worry about it. They will just be harvested. Let's go and look at the technical details. Everything that goes into the water comes up here. And wood is being pulled out there. There we go. I see some saplings. Sand over there, saplings and bone meal that way. Everything that doesn't belong goes here. And there you can see the sand returning. It's this sorting machine. It sorts the sand in stacks of 5 and sends them off. So we get even distribution across all the deployers. And the same with the saplings and bone meal, except it's just one of them. If there's a bone meal, it will take that. If it's a sapling, it will take that. So we will get it evenly distributed, always. The setup is the same as always. This green line comes from the plate outside and is inverted. So when you stand on it, it runs 2 times and starts the seeding first, click, then the pulse former will make a pulse and add the bone meal. This one I have added here is up to the lights you can see up here. First segment being sent will switch this latch and turn the light green. And when everything resets, the next signal will switch it back and turn the light red. So, as we have seen before, this part 24 counts because it's 12 high. If it's 10 high and there's a time bug or something, the pistons might push the dirt down. And the timer on 2 seconds. The cyan color is the harvester. So the lower part here basically has no current running through it until this one is switched over after 24. The yellow one is just sand deployer and pistons. So that's basically how it works. It's exactly the same as the others, except my layout may be different. My cutter is on the sandstone down here. It transmits the current through the pipe up into the block destroyer. And the cobblestone back here is seeding and bone meal. As you can see, the current comes down. First it will hit this one full of seeds, then it will hit this one. That should only be there we go. I may have a sorting issue. Bone meal. Alright, and up here we got a yellow current coming in with a small delay on the pistons and direct connection to the deployers. So they'll push sand out and these will push the sand downwards. And these are color coded so the sorting machine can evenly distribute everything. There we can see. You may not be able to see the wood down there, but it's there. It's just a small graphic glitch. Don't worry about that. And as you can see, the last sand is gone, but it will still run a few extra pulses. In case one tree grow all the way up, you never know. They might change the code or something. So that's basically a woodchuck. Wondering why I'm getting cobblestone here. Okay. That was a good example on, you can see the chunks unload when you leave them. That cobblestone, it's been a while since we left this area. Now we came back and the cobblestone was still in the tubes even though the cobble generator was off. And I think it was Stamped Sky asking about not enough items on the server. Well, you can install it on your client if you want. For those who don't know what it is, it's just like too many items. It looks like this. And at first when you install it, it's in cheat mode. So you have extra buttons and you can sort things. I'm sure you can find another video where they explain everything. And you can click stuff here and get it into your inventory. However, it won't work unless you are up. So the best thing is just to put it in recipe mode, else you'll just get some spam in your chat. And what's great about this, if you need to make something and you don't know the recipe, let's see, TNT, you just hover your mouse over TNT and press the letter R. Oh, that's how I make TNT. Great. And one very nice thing. Oh, that's a bad example. Where? Gold. However, you can click items in here. Yeah. Stop being lame. Let's see if we can find the gold bar. Right there. No. It's gold ore then maybe. I'm looking for the recipe for UU matters. And I really... There we go. So you can basically create gold. I know a lot of the players here right now, they focus a lot on creating UU matter. It really has a lot of... you can see all the items you can create with it. And there's no problem using it. It's fine. If you need to look up something special, you can down here enter in the search field bed and it will show things named bed. And you can then press R and see how it's made. I don't believe you can create the monster spawners. Fire. This I will be adding into the cauldron recipes soon. I have updated the recipe list on the website, so it's in the sticky thread, so just keep an eye out. Okay, I got a fun thing to show you. If I can remember where it was. One moment. Then maybe it was 13. There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's turn on daylight. Might be something for Space Toad to consider. The trees are from Red Power 2 and the oil is from Buildcraft 2. And as you can see, there's something not working together here. It's quite funny to see this small pill of oil. Down here it looks like this. Oil everywhere. Well, we could call this an environmental catastrophe. Terrible, terrible. All these poor animals. Look at the chicken. Into the oil. Oh no, he's going to die. Yep, that's because of the oil. I had to put him down. But it's funny, I'm just going to leave it there. I do not mind. So a lot of people have been working on nuclear power on the server, and I really don't understand it. Well, I'm sure for a child it's fun to play with such technology or such unlimited power as it seems to be, but I can't really see if it's being worthwhile or not. Well, I don't think it's worthwhile. Personally, I built a couple. Well, right now I only have one MFSU to store a lot of power, and it's charged only by sun power. I've tried a few things. I even prepared a room with nuclear power. But right now we have two guys, Armani and Super, and they are so focused on there you go. It's even on right now. They are focused on creating a lot of nuclear power, man. I do not understand why. Well, of course I understand they want to make a lot of UU matter, and I really don't understand why they are not putting in scrap, because when you add scrap and sun power is way enough to get almost instantly a few UU matter. So just mine stuff, a lot of stuff, and recycle it. Oh well. Let me show you what I mean. Oh. That's the back door. Currently I only have this recycler, but my plan is to build a large recycler where this is just trash from my builds, and everything just goes in there, and there we go. I have 38. Let's turn to normal game mode. This is my power building. You've seen it before. On the roof I got a MFSU, only powered by D8, and it's been emptied several times. It goes into a converter from high voltage to mid voltage, because this is 512, this is 128, so I prefer to run 128 everywhere. So as you can see over there, I got a low voltage converter at the end of my house. Inside it's only 32 U, and my UU mass fabricator, you can hear it. it takes, well, any voltage you can get into it. Okay, there we go. That's because I turned it off. So, as you can see, it's very slow, but it's running on sun power, receiving only 128 EU. Now I'm going to add scrap. Look at that. So, as you can see, getting the UU matter, or matter, it's not really that. I could just leave it now until the MFSU on the roof is out of power. And because I have reduced the power current, it will not run out of power that fast. With only 128 going into the UU, these 8 are able to constantly resupply. Sure, it will go down slowly, you can see, but that's going to last a hell a long time. And every time somebody is near my zone, and I do know Armani lives right over there beyond that wall, these will start to charge. And if I'm not doing something, I'll go AFK in my house over there, and they will charge. Nuclear power. I really can't be bothered with it. It's just so much work for so little. Of course, I do think it's funny. And I do think it's great you can build nuclear power, but I wouldn't consider it a feasible source of income for EUs. Simply not. There we go, 10 scrap. More stuff. Just get it in there. Well guys, one more thing to... I've started adding blue electric everywhere. As you can see, I got battery, furnace, alongside with my industrial craft items. Only thing I really need from these two mods are automated crafting tables. Luckily we got that in Buildcraft. So with Buildcraft, Red Power and Industrial Craft we should be able to make anything. Well, right now we just made a factory producing wood on request. Let's just call it VOD. Oh, no, yeah. Wood on demand. Or logs on demand. The woodchuck. Not sure what my next factory or what is going to be. The woodchuck is public, anyone can go and use it. Help yourself. Just remember to bring some bone meal, eventually it will run out, and that sucks. You have to wait for the trees to grow natural, and they won't, because the block breaker will destroy the saplings. So just put in a few bone meal each time you use it, and it's fine. My next project will be right here in my own home. Somewhere down here. Below my house. I will be building... oh, maybe over there. I think it's going to be over there. This house is a temporary house. I want to remove this large chunk of stuff, but all my chests and sorting system, everything is right in there, so I need to redesign it or rethink a new method. And that's a lot of work. And that block there is my power block. So I will expect my housing to be... I'm going to remove that wheat farm. So around here, but still up high. I really don't like being down here on the ground. And the next project will be a automated trash recycler. So all my trash, and I do get a lot of trash, get it recycled. All the blocks I don't use, I also want them to be recycled. So, with those words, thanks for watching. Comment, rate. See you guys soon.